Enough talk about games other than Bastion.
Let's play games other than that. Wait.
Once more into the breach.
Unto the Breach is the Halo level, referencing the forward unto. I'm kind of a Halo nerd. I haven't played Halo in so long. It's gonna be great. Sorry, continue. I say again, from off camera, as I collect the pieces of our classic consoles, and avoid knocking my head or my feet on our microphone. Oh yeah, got there. Okay, now I need to rescue our tower cables from over there.
Other donations join. We have requested a total donation amount update. Checking, refreshing the page, but it's a Mac, so I don't actually know the shortcuts.
It's Command R. It's the same.
Command R?
That's refresh, as opposed to Control R.
F5 is refresh.
Yeah, so is Control R.
News to me. Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
So, as a team, we started out with a goal of $1,000. As we enter into
update the game.
Bastion number 2, we have hit. I already have.
Oh, really?
$865 out of our $1,000 goal. Thank you, everybody who has donated. This is insane. This is so much money going to a fantastic cause, and it's all thanks to you people spending your time, your valuable weekend with us instead of doing fun things.
Hey, I think this is quite fun. For us, certainly. If it's fun for us, it has to be fun for them.
Is this a Jazmyn?
What?
This is a Jazmyn. Is Daniel asking that?
Is this? I was making the thing. I know what you mean, Polish. I got you. I got you.
Murder in my head.
Okay.
There's only one more thing to update that wasn't the stream. Oh, it was the stream name.
Yes.
Because we have officially entered. It is 10 o'clock.
You're past the halfway mark.
Oh.
Thus begins our number 14.
Of 25, remind. Feeling okay so far. I'm looking forward to Beat Saber because I'll get some cardio in. I'll wake up a bit.
But guess what?
Actually,
guess what?
yeah,
It's
good timing on that.
14 hours. We're a little bit over 12 and a half hours. Doesn't matter. I can still sing. We're halfway there. Just kidding. We're playing the game.
Which is definitely a track that you can get in Beat Saber Custom, which I probably won't. But you can. Let it be known.
Still invincible. There we go.
So, you have customized your build using a spear and a flamethrower to...
It's actually a bellows.
Is it
Fire bellows?
Yeah.
Normally they just have air, but I guess you ignite that air.
I think that's what the thing on the front's supposed to be, actually, like that light bulb looking thing.
That makes so much sense.
It's drawing in the air, converting the air to aerosolized oil.
Also, is there like an... Oh, he's stuck up there. Oh, don't...
It's so angry!
Yeah. Or do you still have life steal on?
Yes,
so
I do.
Okay. So, this is 30 waves of enemies with only a couple continues available. 2.
I think 2 continues.
So each reflection is kind of like its own level or its own wave.
Yeah, it's themed
And-
around like a dictionary or an encyclopedia of like lore.
And for those of you who missed the first time Jazmyn did this earlier today, this is with all the difficulty modifiers turned on. There's so many, I don't even know what all of them are.
There's 10.
There's 10 of them. They get very hard. To help compensate, we have Jazmyn selected a Pokey Stick, and the flamethrower to help deal a lot of damage over time. This is able to maximize, I assume, evasion and distances, while also the damage over time allows it to help focusing on avoiding attacks as much as possible while still getting damage in. You also have a limited number of heals on the top left of the screen. There's the 5 blues; those are regular health potions. The 3 black ones are
Abilities.
abilities.
So you can use your special ability 3 times in this setup.
Which you have selected as well with your build. She's also chosen lifesteal effects, so every time she deals damage to an enemy, she will gain health back as well, which helps to mitigate a lot of the damage that she'll be taking, since there's no breaks in all the 30 that I know of. They don't really get any of your resources back.
Nope.
So
That's
managing
one of the shrines.
your health potions is incredibly important. But can we get Bastion OST in Beat Saber? My friend, if we could, we would.
Good question.
Actually, there might be. Ooh, we can look for that in Mod Saber.
That's a really good question.
Check. I have a signed copy of the Bastion soundtrack as well as the
Transistor
soundtrack, thank you.
Yeah.
Because the soundtracks are phenomenal. They're some of my favorite soundtracks for any game ever, especially for a game that isn't about music. Like, obviously, Crypt of the Necrodancer, fantastic soundtrack. Fury, fantastic soundtrack.
I was like, thematically, Transistor is about music, but
Yeah, I would agree.
you're
with that.
not from a gameplay standpoint.
Thank you.
Keeping it honest. That's what I'm here for.
Welcome back, Zero.
Oh, hey Zero! Good friends, checking in from the West Coast.
I'm concerned you're saying morning. Oh man, my friend.
My friend is on a very interesting schedule on account of the production needs of not game production, very different kind of production.
I see. Doom OST. Oh my gosh. So, fun story about the Doom soundtrack. My friends and I the other day, we were having a Halloween party, and I was having a hard time finding a good spoopy playlist to really fit the mood. So I turned on the Doom soundtrack. Because what says Halloween like rip and tear? But yeah, we can check.
The thing.
Yakety Sax OST.
That was definitely Zero who said
So the
that.
thing is, enemies will actually deal damage to each other in this game, but that also means they proc things on other people's damage. So if the turret gets hit by another turret, it can go invincible, regardless of my setup.
Less than
Interesting.
ideal.
Yeah, so it's like I can go to hit something because I know it'll take my damage and then go invulnerable. But if it takes its own, like another enemy's damage, it can get invincible under that circumstance.
And do we need to move this monitor?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I like know it's there, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm going to begin relocating some of our beverages that we're not using to there, so I'll get some of the loose stuff out of the way.
Oh crap, I can see that.
For those unaware, Transistor, the game we mentioned, another beautiful soundtrack, is the next game made by the same people, Supergiant Games. It is not a sequel, but there's a lot of the art style similar, and a lot of the presentation has similar elements.
And some similar themes.
But it is its own standalone game, as well as the third product, Pyre, which is completely different, with gameplay that is unlike anything you have ever played before in your life, which is also very, very good. And it still has the same very strong theming, very strong world, very strong sense of presence. And a lot of that does have to do with the sound. Soundtrack effects, the writing as well. The narrator, a common element.
Should we be charging our Xbox One controllers right now?
That is a good idea.
Just by plugging them in the Xbox, probably. Oh, you know what? Will the USB hub work in the Xbox?
I don't know. I don't know enough about.
Xbox One. Let me give that a try. I'm gonna steal our back USB hub here. It's currently just a gamepad with it, but we're not using it.
That is fair. Social media posts.
Social media.
Get the word out. Everyone who's watching here, if you had one friend that you told your one friend and convinced them to watch it, that would double our viewer count. Which would be twice as many as we had before. 200%, that's a lot of percent. You guys can do that. Go on eBay. Now, there's more than one way to support the stream. And supporting the stream helps support other people donating. So you can think about it, that actually getting other people to watch is kind of like donating.
Pass me the Xbox One controller in your vicinity.
Yes, there are two.
Oh, really now? Oh, good.
That is, I believe, is the gaming
Oh, this is
controller.
the one, yes. This is the one that has a CD driver. Which you will not want when playing Halo.
Ooh. So here's a question for Bryce,
Yes.
who is not focused on the game.
Yes, hit me.
Hollow Knight boss fight OST or the Undertale OST?
In what context? In playing the Beat Saber?
I don't know. I assumed it was a contest. Pick one.
Okay. I have not played either of those games. I own Undertale. It's on my shame list, which if you're not aware, it's your shame list as my friend said, it's the stuff in your Steam library, like you got on sale and you really meant to play, or like it's from that Humble Bundle that you got that sounded really good, but you never really got around to them.
Right.
Undertale is among the games on my shameless. I've been hearing a lot about Hollow Knight recently, and it sounds pretty appealing, but I have not played it.
For clarification, it was talking about Beat Saber. And as far as that goes, I can confirm that Megalovania is a beat map that was made.
Yes, and it's a pretty good beat map.
We've already downloaded it, and we've already played it a lot, and
Yep.
it's a lot of fun.
In fact, it's probably one. So I'm fully expecting to leak Beat Saber tonight.
Oh, wait, turn sticky keys on.
Oh no!
Oh, I got you. Thankfully, Bastion is paused.
It's the check marks. Allow the shortcuts to... Yeah, don't do that. So defending is... Oh no, it's not. Okay. We're good. Cool, okay.
Zero is shouting at you that it is absolutely on your shame list.
Is that might be one that Zero gifted to me, actually? I have a full 2 or 3 games, excellent indie titles Zero has gifted to me that I have not gotten around to, and I'm sorry. Like I said, it's my shame list for a reason, it's not my pride list.
Yeah.
I already have enough pride as it is. Pride is one of my deadly sins.
All y'all in chat, what games are on your shame list?
Yeah, let us know.
Games that you actually have and own, and you know are good, but haven't gotten around to playing yet.
Things you've meant to play. Every now and again you're like, oh right, I really want to play that. Okay, this controller's try.
Polish or Polish? I can't tell what the pronunciation is. I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna stick to it. Polish. The name of the last game was Dead Cells.
Oh no.
Even though you have refused to play it, Zero is still glad that they have gifted you.
Okay, well, thank you. I will get, hopefully, we'll get around to it.
KOTOR is on your shame list. That is a good game on your shame list. I played that a long time ago, actually. That was one of the first games that we played when our family finally got we got a graphics card. It was not the latest, but it was still like a real graphics card. It was the first time we kind of upgraded our desktops in a very long time.
There.
And I was still a kid. I was very, very young, not really old enough to kind of understand the complexities of the full-blown RPG that KOTOR was. But it was Star Wars, and we had a new computer, so that was one of the games that we got for it, and I loved it.
You folks will excuse me for 1 second. I'll be a few minutes. Don't be alarmed. I might get into my pajamas, because I brought pajamas.
Yes.
It's that time of night. We're getting our
We
pajamas.
have
We're
multiple
playing
outfits this year because it turns out 25 hours in one outfit produces a lot of stank. So, especially when part of that hour is going to be lots of physical movement. So yeah, KOTOR, I love it. I haven't played it in a long time, but I'm impressed that I enjoyed it as much as I did as a kid when I didn't even get most of the systems or the mechanics, but it's a really good story-based RPG, especially if you're a Star Wars geek like I am. There's a lot to enjoy there. Last of Us, says Robin, also a really, really good one.
I haven't played that one.
I haven't played it either. It is a lot of fun. It's very different from the other games that Naughty Dog makes, which is probably why it came as such a surprise. It's very anti-Uncharted. Uncharted is very like Indiana Jones, hero. Not debauchery, but haberdashery is also a location. I can't remember the word. But it's very like, not jovial, but it's pretty lighthearted and fun. And Last of Us is the definition of horror. But it's also very good. We handle a lot of difficult themes.
Oh, wait, that was the end of it. Oh, okay. It like goes great when you die too.
Okay. Very good. Sorry, I hope I'm not distracting you with
No,
this
you're good.
conversation.
I think it goes a little better when I'm not as focused.
Alright. And I want you to stay focused on the game, which is why I'm not asking you any questions. But if you have any time you want to jump in, please feel free.
Yeah, if you have any specific questions, I can probably I'll do my best.
So if anyone has a specific question about Bastion as well, feel free to ask. We will find out the answer.
Oh no.
As far as my own shame list, Hollow Knight for me as well, actually. I started it about a month ago, and then I stopped basically as soon as I got the air dash, because it took me a couple hours to get the air dash, and at that point I was like, tired of not having it.
Thanks to his feathered friend.
But for everything I've seen, it looks like a game that I thoroughly enjoy, especially since one of my favorite games is Guacamelee, which I will be playing later, because I love it so much. So I know that I will absolutely adore Hollow Knight once I get to it.
Lifesteal.
Yeah, that's a really good. Oh, and Lifesteal's on the damage over time.
They also, yeah, it's even if it goes invulnerable.
Interesting.
And it regens, so if I like really need to, I mean, after this I'll have full health again. But if I really had to, I could just kind of like spam that, let it regen, burn it again. Yeah. Also, you can farm this for health too, because you can prop lifesteal off of that burn too.
That is very useful.
It is useful.
13 remain, 13 out of 30. That is good. We are past the halfway mark. Why aren't you using the Calamity Hand?
It's a lot. I actually like the... Is that the blue? That is the blue one, right?
Someone else will have to answer in chat exactly which.
I always mix up the Calamity Cannon, like the mortar one. The one that shoots the big blue laser thing I like a lot, but it seemed kind of gamey for this, honestly.
Yeah.
It does like massive damage, and there's an upgrade where you don't take damage. Oh, oops. Such an awkward spot.
Very awkward. Yeah. Okay. It seems pretty tough. Those very slow but very damaging moves seem very good, but if you're going for a lifesteal build, it seems like the damage over time is probably more useful in more general situations.
I think the last time I beat this, I might have actually used that in like a knockback weapon, so you can actually like, you knock everything back, deal lots of damage, knock everything back, deal lots of damage, because the knockback gives you enough setup time.
Right, yeah. Makes sense.
But it just felt so gamey for this run, so I like decided not to do it.
Makes sense. Something a little bit more involved.
So this is all melee, except for the pike, which, oh, I hate this part. I'm separated. Oh no! There we go, that's the first one.
So, do you happen...
What's up?
What, do you know, have to know what these statues are with the red spikes coming out of them?
Oh no.
Yep. It seems like they're just statues of that actual enemy that was jumping out of the ground at you.
Oh, they're not. Oh, actually, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like fossilized or something, because it has the same like structure. That's actually an interesting thought.
Yeah. But mostly it's kind of an obstacle in the play area, gives you cover against ranged attacks, also helps
It also
you-
blocks your own shots if you're using ranged weapons.
Unless you have that, apparently.
Unless you
But
have
you can also use it to help control where enemies are, and use it to kind of kite them a little better.
there.
Ours for Rothus, the god of thirst and plenty. The gorgeous host.
That and everything.
Answers to always know.
Look at all that health I got back.
That's really good.
You know, it's amazing.
So, something else that's really interesting about this game is that it is an indie game. It was made by a very small studio. And all the audio...
This was a bad spot to be in. Bad spot.
That the guys who did in charge of the audio was mostly just one guy who did most of the songs and the sound effects, along with one guy who was the narrator. They released a GC talk talking about the process and how they created the audio. And Logan Cunningham, the voice actor who is the narrator, you wouldn't guess it, but all of his voice lines were recorded in the guy's apartment in New York City.
It's a home studio, yeah.
In the closet. Because your closet is actually a pretty decent place to record microphones.
I think it's also a linen closet, so it had lots of like soft things that were dampening sound as well.
Yes, because a very important thing when you're recording microphones, as you notice with our microphone, it sounds kind of hollow. There's a lot of light airiness to it. That's because the room that we're in is very big. There's lots of places for sound that we're saying to bounce around all of these different walls and shape and come back to the microphone. So instead of spending a lot of money building a new space, soundproofing the walls, and sticking up noise reflection breaking styrofoam, use your closet and have a bunch of linen in it. Turns out it's pretty good. Good enough to ship this game, which is amazing. So it'll probably do wonders for you too.
It's also a really good like college dorm room recording setup when you don't have a recording setup.
Very true. If in college I knew that was all I needed to do, man, would our audio have sounded so much better. Because that's definitely one of the hardest things to learn.
Oh.
The little bit of audio work that I've done, it's all been wonderful, and all the stuff that involved is amazing and so much fun. Most of it still goes over my head.
One of those just reflected off of this and hit me from behind.
Ouch.
It's kind of awkward.
That counted though. Very nice. Good defensive play. Yep, you're welcome, Splash.
I really don't get health encounters anymore though.
T is for trigger. The army
I'd like to get off.
Yeah, but we're doing good. We are out of
Take
Wolver
pride in
Blades.
mountain
That's not the name of it.
Also, that thing can damage me if I run into it while it's burning, which is super annoying.
Right, wave 8. 8 waves remaining.
This is like 2 past the one that we died on last time.
And you have 4 health potions.
4 health
You don't
potions
get
and 2
stuck.
lives, actually. We haven't died left yet.
Do you get all of your potions back when you die?
No, you might get one. I don't actually remember.
That's good. So we are making fantastic progress. I have to head out. See you later. See you later, Zero. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. You want to pass the message along personally? Also, I mean, we're doing that too. Have a good night, friend. You are amazing. Man, using those bloaters for healing is really, really nice.
Oh, crap. There we go. Ooh, my shield is stuck.
Escape. Can you pause?
Oh, I can't.
Alright, difficulties? What do you call it?
Oh boy. Alt tab?
Okay, so for those at home, the keyboard just stopped working. But Alt Tab worked.
Yeah, alt tab worked.
So the run's still happening. We have to figure out what's causing that and stop it.
Also couldn't pause it.
Also couldn't pause it. It looks to me like it was ignoring the keyboard input, which only makes sense if there was a controller applying input.
Did
Which
something get bumped though?
doesn't make any sense. Oh dear. Oh,
Oh no.
no.
What happened?
I mean, I'm just this whole mess.
Oh.
Right as we're making it
Uh-oh.
towards the end, we're getting past. Here's the only controller I believe that's still plugged in. So I'm going to try to unplug it
Alright.
without breaking everything, and just don't alt tab back in.
Good talk.
Okay. This controller cannot be causing any more issues. What about this controller? Also, if anyone has played Bastion before and you've seen this happen to you, please let us know. Because I sure haven't. So I'm mostly just guessing.
I've had this happen on my controller, but like I have that happen on lots of games. My controller like input sticks.
Okay. And which one is this? Is the keyboard?
That's a keyword.
All right. So I'm also going to unplug and. Yes. Wait a second.
Oh, something flashed.
Okay.
I returned.
Welcome back.
Hello, what happened to Bastion? Everything okay?
Yes, our controls just stopped responding.
Stop responding. I'm just looking for notes.
Yes.
I don't think it's down there.
So I'm going to transition back. So you guys will see the game again. We're going to alt tab in and cross our fingers. Please work. Please, please, please. Okay.
Alright.
Yes, alt tab.
And just pause it maybe.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. That worked.
Okay.
Alright, let's try to not die now. Roll the day to not die. Ah! Okay. Alright, cool.
Alright, crisis averted.
There we go.
The good news is we fixed the problem. The bad news is I don't know what the problem is.
Maybe a cord got bumped and it just kind of like fell out a little bit. Got like because it felt like it was holding shift. Like it was reacting like it was holding shift.
Yeah, so it felt like to me like the keyboard got disconnected because it generally remembers the lack of input when that happened. So my guess is that the USB hub that we use may have gotten the circuit power or something and then just turned off for a second.
Oh no! Oh wait, right, we have the chances.
2 chances left. Okay, it's okay. The flow is broken. Gotta head back in the game. We got this. You got this. I'm not doing it.
Alright, are we?
This is like the one of the last couple.
Oh wow. Oh my, Shadow Warriors, okay.
Yeah. I think that was no.
Alright, we have 1 or 2 potions?
Oh, 1 or 2.
We're gonna regen 1 when we respawn, or?
I think we respawn with full health. I think we have 2. That should be enough.
Nice shot.
These are okay. Is that?
There's so many spikes, oh my god. I mean like the spike pillars.
Yeah, it's hard when you can't see things.
Yup. Free life gain. Da-da-da-da.
The sacrifices of our forefathers.
Alright.
There's a new beginning here in Selah.
6 left.
Making progress, and again, by we, I mean Jazmyn, because Merc and I aren't doing anything except being a peanut gallery.
And moral support.
And moral
Ooh.
support. We are very good at both of those things, I will admit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate those things. Let's not deal with him.
Nice rolling. Ooh.
Target prioritization helps a lot in these kind of crazy.
Thank you for saying. Oh, you teleported. That's yeah. Those
Yeah,
guys.
they do that. It's very unfortunate,
That's enough.
but you got him.
Thanks, crit.
You're welcome. Says crit. Good, we're stealing the life faster than it is damaging it away.
Yeah, I also have the damage resistance buff when I'm using the bellows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
5 left.
We're getting so close.
Dream is alive.
Keeping the stream alive.
No chat, let's get some hype. 5
Jack
left.
said, yeah, you did it.
5 left.
Yeah, don't count our chickens yet, Jack. Jeremy, by the way, I really appreciate the familiar recording. It's very cute. Very nice roll and stabs.
Oh no. Got up.
Also, if your children were watching during Duck Game, I'm sorry.
That was still our most profanity dense game thus far.
Profane.
4 people, intense activities. It's gonna make that happen.
Yes. The good news is that during Halo 3 Lasso, we will both be too tired to have filters on, and also we won't care as much. Because that late at night, we're just gonna let loose. And do whatever we can to get
Maybe you're
through,
going to.
the endeavor that is Halo 3.
Legendary Alpha. Or
With
not speedrun, God.
all
Halo
of
VR.
the runs.
This is for
It'd be like having
strangers.
I found my phone, guys.
found it.
It was underneath the paper towels that looked flat.
Yeah.
And they were flat. They were flat because they're on top of the slab of a device. Well, good. I feel silly now.
Her result was for beating the actual secret boss of Bastion, the keyboard.
Oh no.
Oh heavens. Okay, we are out of health potions. We're down to Jazmyn, her wits, and her excellent loadout.
But that's all we need.
Hopefully.
Thanks, fam. We're in a.
Nice job killing that.
That's good.
Okay,
Target
all the
prioritization.
support spawners are gone. But now we have these 2 big jumpy guys that are quite damaging.
Yes.
But they run into these pillars, so Jazmyn can just stab for days.
As long as the other one doesn't aggro me, this is probably.
Which is going to happen soon. Nice.
Got him.
Very good. 1 down. This one hopefully stays relatively close.
Sometimes they get like they can get to the side sometimes.
Alright. fantastic kiting. You know, can we get some hype in the chat for that? That was amazing.
Oh wait, you can't see me. Alright, 4 remaining?
Like 2. Or
2?
3.
Oh wow, I lost count.
It'll show up. 3.
Reflections. These the poison arrow ones?
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's like gone.
Oh, these ones have guns, right?
Slightly.
That one was hiding behind the pillars, it's so unfair. Okay, is this the last thing?
I don't know.
The last, okay, well, at least you got some life. We have some nice life steal here. Excellent.
Is for Zol. The tough old plan whose gores make great.
This is the last letter, and then there's a summary at the end.
A summary.
Or like, you know, like a moral or something.
That
I actually don't
sounds
remember what's at the
terrifying.
end.
Oh, he's on a giant evil Raphalgia plant.
That's
that
fine.
Vomits
actually.
things.
He's okay. I don't have to worry about him. I have to read those. Oh no, I got stuck.
Oh no!
Yes. Level geometry.
Our worst nemesis. No. The lifeline has saved us so far. We're life stealing off of the Raphalgia plant.
No.
Where whiskey activated, we got a little extra damage, I think.
Yeah, crit. 100% crit.
Excellent. Gives us these last ditch moves. Those sweet last ditch moves that she life steals
There's
with.
nothing after Z. Used to be one more page in here, though, before somebody tore it out. Know what it said?
You can do it, Jazmyn. We spawn an archer top right. It bounced it off of the burrowing one. It's funny. We got a spear person with a lot of damage. Huge damage output spear person. Lifeline comes to our rescue. Jazmyn is
No! Damn.
all right.
That's one for the jar.
No.
But entirely fair.
So very close. Pardon me.
Man.
That was amazing.
Intense.
So close.
I can't. When I play Bastion, I turn on like 2 of the things once. I turned 2 of the idols on once. I did a regular level. I'm like, never again. This is crazy. Oh man. Whew.
That was a valiant effort. I think we might want to start reconfiguring the room. As we still have a lot of stuff to get out of the way here. I say as I pick up some of the extra gamepads lying around.
My like hands are shaking.
Oh no! That makes sense.
Yeah, definitely drink some water.
Yeah, I'm
Walk
good.
around a little bit.
Tea.
Get your heart rate down.
Wow.
So close.
So close. You did fantastic, though. You should be proud of that run.
It's pretty
That was
good.
amazing. Especially playing, again, our playing conditions are very far away from the TV with a little bit of it cut off with a mouse she's never used before on part of a TV tray that you can't see on the camera. But like, we don't have a desk for the mouse and keyboard. We just have like...
And a keyboard that gets unplugged, apparently.
Yeah, and a keyboard that disconnects in the middle of it. So...
We had a cry of no from DJ Kung Fu Gorilla, which I believe to be DB.
Thank you.
Jeremy said you did really good.
Thank you for this support. I wish we had custom emotes because I would tell you to do the Balin clap emote if you had one.
Get out of the way, sorry.
Yeah, you know what this means though.
What?
Next year at Extra Life.
Oh, great.
Maybe we'll have more time later. We never know. The world may never. Wait, that's not the saying. That's not how it goes here.
Part 3.
Part 3.
I feel like once you finish this, you start like taking drinks out one by one.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a thing.
Well, you can just not equip them.
Yeah, these are optional challenges. These are cheat codes to make your life harder. Reverse cheat codes.